In December 1977, in a clinic in Vienna, was the first use of a device which restores hearing, the cochlear implant. Since then, many hearing-impaired people on all continents can hear. I'm the Crocodile Smiley, and I wish that all children around the world can hear in every country. This is a historical Indian city full of modern technologies where we learn of the unique story of Dr. Ranjit, villages with many hearing-impaired inhabitants, and one special Tuk Tuk. Our Crocodile Smiley learns how to drive it. This historical city, Chennai, that was once called Madras until 1996, is a metropolis of millions of inhabitants in South India. A number of Indian F1 racers were born there, also the world champion in chess. There are many technology companies producing famous global software, and it is the subcontinent's metropolis known for automobile manufacturing. Chennai is often called the Detroit of South Asia. And why does our Crocodile Smiley often visit this town? Here is the clinic called MERF. Experts at MERF provide cochlear implant surgeries and post-operative rehabilitation which is needed for hearing-impaired people to learn how to hear, listen, and speak with their cochlear implant. MERF is a well-known center in the world and one of the biggest and successful centers in India. Because of the hard work and energy of Dr. Ranjit and his team, thousands of people can hear and can integrate themselves in mainstream society. Dr. Ranjit also shares the experience by teaching new colleagues and students how to work with hearing-impaired people.
Hearing loss is one of the most commonest handicaps. So as WHO has explained, every fifth man on the road in another 20 years is going to have hearing impairment. So this is going to impact the lifestyle of the people, and in turn, it will produce more liable people for the country. But hearing loss, though it is one of the commonest handicap, it is the only handicap which can be rectified, which means even if someone is born with total hearing loss, we can restore hearing for them.
Dr. Ranjit is trying to establish and build the system so that the hearing-impaired people and their families can learn about possible help and meet the experts which can provide the treatment they need. If you were to wave a magic wand, 30 kilometers away from Chennai is the village Chennai, with a concentration of people who have a problem with their hearing. Chennai is one of such villages. These are the places where Dr. Ranjit and his students regularly travel and help. Yokita is a hearing-impaired 7-year-old girl who received a cochlear implant. Because of her miracle ear, combined with regular rehabilitation and the team of Dr. Ranjit, she can hear again, speak, attend the mainstream school, have many friends, and can have a normal childhood.
Rubai. இது எவ்வளோ?
Especially in developing countries, hearing impairment is a leading cause of discrimination, isolation, and sadly, total exclusion from society. Hearing impaired people have also very limited opportunity and/or access to education. In fact, 90% are afflicted and cannot go to school. They get by with no possibility to have normal lives. An estimated 466 million people in the world are hearing impaired.
We are in this village which is called the Chennai. And as I've already told you, this is a village which we have taken up as a pilot project. So the ultimate goal is to make that nobody in this village lives with a disabling hearing loss. So we wanted to screen children right from birth and also the adults and adolescents and also geriatric population.
Prevention and treatment can help in many cases. Unfortunately, only 10% of hearing impaired people get access to devices such as hearing aids and cochlear implants. That is why the work of experts such as Dr. Ranjit and his team is very important. Because of such experts, many people can hear and live a more fulfilling life and be part of mainstream society.
And are you going to... Yeah.
How do we get hearing impaired children from their slum villages to their regular therapies in the big city where the experts are if they don't have money for traveling? How do we help these children which are disadvantaged by their remote locations where they were born? There's no easy solution, but our Smiley found the solution, a special charity Tuk Tuk, and he's learning how to drive it.
This Tuk Tuk, this Smiley Crocodile Tuk Tuk, will drive the children from the slum areas, disadvantaged children from slum areas, to the rehabilitation to Murph Institute and back.
So once we empower them with the normal hearing, then they will have their own life to lead and they're going to be a very potential citizens. And this is not an experiment. This has been proved in the last 2-3 decades with the technologies available today. Everything what we are doing today is because of Professor Dr. Mohan Kameshwaran, the person who revolutionized hearing healthcare in this country. And this project is his brainchild.